Most men don't talk about it, but many feel it quietly and constantly. Energy dips, intimacy becomes more difficult, confidence begins to fade, and the true cause might not be what you think. Hidden deep in your pelvis is a small, often overlooked gland inflamed and stressed quietly, draining your strength and sense of calm. For many men past 60, an enlarged prostate leads to sleepless nights, frequent trips to the bathroom, and a gradual loss of drive. These are deeply personal issues we rarely speak about, even though they affect almost every area of life. Today you'll discover a natural, time-tested remedy for prostate relief, one powerful fruit used for centuries to soothe inflammation, boost circulation, and ease urinary discomfort often within 24 hours when used correctly. I'm Dr. Catherine Rockra, and for over 20 years, I've helped men over 60 restore their strength, sleep more peacefully, and regain confidence without relying on synthetic pills or invasive procedures. From retired veterans to corporate leaders, the men I've supported were all seeking the same thing: real, lasting solutions that work with the body, not just temporary fixes that wear off with the next prescription. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 fruits that have been shown to help reduce prostate size, enhance circulation, and bring back a sense of strength and control. And the top fruit on this list? You've probably enjoyed it for years without ever realizing what it could really do for you. Before we begin, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss practical, proven health guidance. And if you're ready to learn the truth about natural prostate care, type yes in the comments. Still on the fence? Type O. I'd love to hear from you either way. Let's begin this journey with the first fruit on the list, a small, vibrant berry that most older adults pass by without a second thought. Tart, bright, and typically reserved for holiday meals, cranberries are quietly reshaping how we think about prostate health. For years, they've been associated with women's bladder support. That's what the ads told us, and what many doctors echoed. But recent studies are changing that view. Cranberries aren't just for women. They're emerging as one of the most underestimated superfoods for men, particularly for those dealing with prostate concerns. More than half of men over 60 experience benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. You probably recognize the symptoms: frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, a weak or interrupted stream, and that persistent sense that your bladder never fully empties. This constant low-level discomfort affects your sleep, your mobility, and even how confident you feel around your partner. It slowly drains your energy and dampens your mood. What's worse is how easily it's brushed off as just part of getting older. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be. The same natural compounds that support women's bladder health also help reduce inflammation in the male prostate. Today, we understand that cranberries are rich in potent bioactive nutrients that calm swelling and promote smoother urinary flow. At the heart of this benefit is a compound called proanthocyanidins, or PACs. More specifically, type A PACs, which are uniquely abundant in cranberries. These compounds go to the source, blocking the biological pathways that trigger and sustain prostate inflammation. In clinical studies, men who took cranberry extract daily experienced up to a 30% drop in key genres of prostate inflammation. Their urinary flow became stronger, urgency was reduced, and many reported feeling more in control of their day-to-day life. In one 6-month study, participants saw a 25% improvement in their IPSS score. That's the International Prostate Symptom Score, a widely used tool to track how severe BPH symptoms are. These changes aren't just theoretical. They're real, measurable, and deeply meaningful. At my clinic, I've met men who come in exhausted, frustrated, and confused about what's happening to their bodies. One of them, 67 years old, hadn't slept through the night in over a year. He was waking 5, sometimes 6 times just to urinate. He assumed it was simply part of aging, but we made one small change: 8 ounces of unsweetened cranberry juice daily. Within 6 weeks, he was waking only once during the night. His stream improved, His sleep deepened, and his mood noticeably lifted, and he's far from the only one. Many of my patients who begin using cranberry products notice meaningful improvements, not instant miracles, but steady, noticeable gains in energy, confidence, and comfort, especially when paired with simple daily habits. And the benefits of cranberries don't stop at the prostate. They also support heart health by improving how your blood vessels expand and relax. This leads to better circulation and less strain on your cardiovascular system. Cranberries are also packed with antioxidants that protect your cells from damage, which may help slow signs of aging and support sharper thinking. They give your immune system a natural boost thanks to their high flavonoid content. And when your immunity improves, your entire body feels the benefit. The best part? They're incredibly easy to include in your day. Safe, well-tolerated, and natural, you don't need to overhaul your diet. Just start with half a cup of fresh cranberries or 8 ounces of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Skip the sugary versions, they do more harm than good. This small change can lead to one of the biggest long-term benefits. Just a few berries, a few minutes a day, and for some men, that's all it takes to feel a real difference. Better sleep, a stronger stream, more control and comfort. For many, this is where the turnaround begins, but cranberries are only the start. Next, we'll look at a fruit that not only supports your prostate, but may also help naturally balance testosterone. Let's talk about red grapes, sweet, familiar, and often overlooked. Yet inside this simple fruit lies a compound that science now connects to healthier testosterone levels, improved prostate function, and even a longer, more vibrant life. One of my patients, 67 and recently retired, shared that he felt drained, low energy, no drive, and growing concern about prostate health. During a checkup, he mentioned the red grapes growing in his backyard. I suggested he eat a small handful each day. 6 weeks later, he came back with more energy, better sleep, and a spark in his eyes. He said, "I've got my drive back." What made the difference? Most likely, it was the resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant found in red grapes. This natural compound plays a key role in supporting healthy testosterone by helping lower excess estrogen and calming inflammation in the body, especially around the prostate. It also activates a special protein called SIRT1, which helps repair damaged cells and improve how your body responds to stress. And while resveratrol is most known for heart benefits, its impact goes far beyond that. It boosts circulation, supports reproductive health, and even helps keep your brain clear and focused. Red grapes also offer protection at the cellular level. Their antioxidants help shield brain cells, which may slow mental decline and support better memory. They even improve how your body handles blood sugar by enhancing insulin sensitivity, a major plus for men aiming to stay steady and sharp throughout the day. The best part? They're simple to enjoy. Eat them whole, aim for 1 to 2 cups daily. Prefer juice. Go for pure red grape juice without added sugar. And if convenience matters, high-quality grape extract supplements are also a solid option. Just stay consistent and keep it natural. Now, let's move on to a fruit that's often called nature's medicine, the humble apple. You've heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." It sounds simple, maybe too simple, but modern research confirms what past generations always knew. Apples are a quiet powerhouse for men's health, especially when it comes to the prostate. Apples carry more than just nutrition, they carry a kind of everyday wisdom. In a world full of flashy diets and expensive supplements, they remain one of the most effective, overlooked tools for lasting vitality. One of my patients, John, age 64, came to me feeling worn down. He was constantly waking up at night to use the bathroom and rarely felt rested. I gave him just one simple task: eat 2 apples a day, 1 in the morning, 1 after dinner. 8 weeks later, he came back with better sleep, more stable energy, and, as he said, a renewed sense of confidence. "I didn't realize how much this was affecting me until it stopped," he told me. "What's the secret?" Apples contain a powerful compound called quercetin, which directly reduces inflammation inside the prostate. For men with BPH, this swelling can press on the bladder, leading to discomfort and poor sleep. But quercetin calms those inflamed cells from the inside out. Apples also defend the prostate at a cellular level. Their antioxidants help protect against oxidative stress, the gradual damage that breaks down tissues and can lead to serious complications over time. What many men don't realize is that the fiber in apples also plays a role in hormone balance. When your hormones stay steady, your prostate stays calmer, and the benefits go beyond the prostate. Apples support circulation, help regulate blood sugar, aid digestion, and even assist the liver in clearing out waste, all of which reduce the overall burden on your body. For best results, eat 1 to 2 medium apples a day with the skin on. That's where most of the quercetin is found. Choose organic when possible to avoid pesticides that may interfere with hormone health. Big improvements don't always require big changes. Sometimes it's the most ordinary habits like eating a daily apple that deliver lasting impact. A single fruit can become a tool for healing, repair, and balance. Now let's turn to a fruit that takes a different route. This one is rich in healthy fats and works deep within your hormonal system to strengthen the prostate from the inside out. For years, men were told to avoid fat, to skip the yolks, toss the butter, and leave the avocados untouched. But science has since shifted. The very fats we once feared are now some of the most important allies in supporting male vitality. Avocados provide foundational support for men's health. They're loaded with nutrients that fuel testosterone production, calm prostate inflammation, and restore a sense of strength and physical balance. While processed foods quietly drain your hormones and irritate the prostate, avocados do the opposite. They nourish your endocrine system and help reset your body's natural rhythm. One standout compound in avocados is beta-sitosterol, a plant sterol shown in clinical studies to relieve symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Men who include this nutrient in their diet often report stronger urinary flow and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. Avocados don't just support male health, they actively target it. I remember Carl, 69, who came to me feeling exhausted. He was waking up multiple times each night and dragging through his afternoons. I suggested one simple step: eat half an avocado every day. Within 6 weeks, Carl was sleeping through the night. His daytime fatigue faded, and most importantly, he said he felt grounded again, steady, clear, and in control. Inside every smooth green avocado is a natural solution. Beta-sitosterol helps calm prostate inflammation and promotes easier, more complete urination. And that small shift can lead to better rest, stronger energy, and renewed confidence. But that's not all avocados offer. They're also rich in monounsaturated fats essential for natural testosterone production. And testosterone isn't just about libido or energy. It plays a critical role in maintaining bone strength, muscle mass, mood stability, and how your body stores fat. When levels drop, men often feel sluggish, foggy, and out of sync. Avocados help restore that balance from within. There's even more: potassium to regulate blood pressure and support your heart, fiber to help clear excess hormones and support digestion, and antioxidants to fight inflammation. Every bite supports multiple systems at once efficiently, naturally, and without side effects. You don't need to overthink it. Avocados are easy to work into your day. Start with half to 1 avocado daily. Slice it onto a salad, spread it on toast, blend it into a smoothie, or simply enjoy it with a spoon. No complicated prep, no special routine, just real food doing real work. Every time you choose something whole and nourishing like this, you're choosing to support your health, not surrender to decline. Avocados don't just help shrink the prostate, they help you feel steady, in control, and more like yourself again. Now, before we wrap up, there's one final fruit you need to hear about, often mistaken for a vegetable, yet it holds the most researched compound for prostate health. That fruit is the tomato. And inside, it is a powerful compound called lycopene, one of the most studied nutrients when it comes to prostate support. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes their vibrant red color, but its impact goes far beyond appearance. It's a potent antioxidant that actively reduces inflammation and oxidative stress inside the prostate. Here's what makes it remarkable. Lycopene doesn't just circulate in your bloodstream. It concentrates in your prostate tissue more than almost anywhere else in the body. That's where it gets to work, calming swelling, protecting cells, and supporting hormone balance where it matters most. Studies show that regular lycopene intake can lower prostate inflammation markers by up to 40%, not over years, but within just a few months. It helps slow abnormal cell growth, eases pressure, and improves urinary symptoms. I think of David, 72, who came in with elevated PSA levels, constant urgency, and broken sleep. Instead of rushing into treatment, we made one simple change: cook tomatoes 5 times a week. 6 months later, his PSA stabilized, his nighttime trips decreased, and he said, "For the first time, it feels like food is actually helping my body heal." Tomatoes became part of his rhythm and part of his recovery. If you're dealing with urgency, discomfort, or rising PSA levels, tomatoes can do more than help. They can target the root of the problem. Lycopene calms the swelling inside the prostate, easing that constant pressure. It also protects your cells from free radical damage, unstable molecules that speed up aging and cellular breakdown. With less oxidative stress, your prostate can begin to function more efficiently. Many men who regularly consume tomatoes notice steadier PSA readings, fewer nighttime disruptions, and greater peace of mind. Lycopene strengthens the tissue from within, making it more resilient and less reactive to hormonal changes. And the benefits extend beyond the prostate. Lycopene also supports heart health and circulation, both of which are closely tied to sexual function and energy. Improved blood flow means better stamina, better confidence, and a stronger sense of vitality overall. Even more encouraging, tomatoes help preserve testosterone by protecting it from oxidative damage. While lycopene doesn't directly boost hormone levels, it keeps your natural production steadier over time, a key factor in maintaining energy, strength, and emotional balance as you age. But to unlock the full power of lycopene, how you eat tomatoes matters. To get the most from tomatoes, don't just eat them raw. Cooked tomatoes dramatically increase lycopene absorption up to 4 times more. That's why tomato paste, tomato sauce, stewed or roasted tomatoes are especially effective. They're affordable, easy to prepare, and simple to include in your meals. Aim for 5 to 7 servings a week. That could be tomato soup, a spoonful of paste stirred into food, or roasted slices with dinner. Keep it consistent. Tomatoes are safe for regular use, no side effects, no complications. Just steady, natural support your body can count on. But tomatoes are only one piece of the puzzle. When combined with the other fruits we've covered, cranberries, red grapes, apples, and avocados, the results become even more powerful. Each fruit supports a different layer of your health. One improves circulation, another calms inflammation, one protects hormone levels, another strengthens cells. Together, they form a complete nutritional defense for your prostate, your energy, and your confidence. Too often, men try one remedy at a time and feel like nothing sticks. But food synergy, combining the right whole foods, consistently changes the game. This approach isn't exotic or expensive. It's grounded in real science and proven success. These aren't rare ingredients. They're simple fruits available year-round in your local store. Men everywhere, fathers, grandfathers, husbands, are already adding them to their routine and seeing results. Fewer nighttime bathroom trips, better energy, a stronger stream. You don't have to change your whole diet. Just begin with small, steady habits. Add cranberries to your breakfast, slice avocado into your sandwich, snack on grapes, stir tomatoes into your dinner. Enjoy an apple before bed. It's that rhythm done daily that brings change. Most men start noticing improvements in 6 to 12 weeks. Better sleep, reduced urgency, more control. Each time you choose one of these fruits, you're choosing to care for your body. You're not just easing symptoms, you're building resilience. You're taking control of your health on your terms. Over the past 20 years, I've walked alongside hundreds of men from their 60s into their 80s, and I've seen again and again, true healing rarely starts with a pill. It often begins at the kitchen table with something as small as a piece of fruit and the quiet decision to care for your body because you still matter. You've seen the science. You've heard the stories. So here's your next step. If even one of these fruits feels right for you, start there tonight. Your next chapter might begin with your very next meal. And if this message spoke to you, I'd be honored if you liked this video or shared it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment below. I read every single one. Your words might be the encouragement another man needs. Thank you for trusting me with your health journey. Now go and enjoy that fruit.